Oh, look at this guy. Who are you? Oh, are you the journalist? I think this is the journalist.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to
This handsome fella.
But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist.
God, this guy is really nicely dressed. Look at this guy.
The famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I like this guy. Not afraid of getting out at night?
Any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've
Never
had to
trust
run
journalists,
and
eat 'em.
hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Yes. Oh, he's got fatigue. Poor dude. My rationalism has been recently shaken. It's not a simple epidemic. It's not a simple epidemic, I
I'm
don't think.
convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
He's the one who will write about us if we're caught. He is a liability, it's true. Shit, what did he just say? He said something. I wasn't paying attention. Crap! It's only logical. I don't know what he said.
France, our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Okay, I honestly don't remember what he said. I
What is
wasn't
a
paying attention.
journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
And you risk your life to reveal the truth?
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's fair.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Well, good luck to you, guy. We don't have anything, so let's go
I
right here.
heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised. It's confidential. I care about public health.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out.
He's got
Doesn't
bronchitis.
seem to have any friends or family.
He is a good boy. I do like him. He has no relatives?
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Okay.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Oh, that's weird.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
That's
Farewell.
interesting. Alright, so we gotta go find Nethercott. Interesting, interesting, interesting. This guy, though, he needs to get Ed. Alright, guys. I'm back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Ash got burritos without me, and I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed. Alright. I know. I agree. Ooh, who are you?
Don't be shy, handsome.
Oh.
What can Christina do for you?
Oh
I'm
my.
looking for what
Ooh.
you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reid.
All right then, but be quick. though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh God! Excuse me. She's got the fatigue. She's got the fatigue. Wow, I know.
Do you know
Wow.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
Wow.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. Came
Crăciunescu?
from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Is she not wearing anything underneath there? About Dorothy.
Clayton Darby
Clayton Darby.
claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Hope she has something. It's too cold for that. Not wearing very much. Wink. Well, I mean, she is a lady. A lady of the night. Why the
Why
skepticism?
this skepticism?
How can you speak about
She has to go,
starvation
'cause she's gone
if you've
commando.
never been hungry, or about poverty, or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I don't have any medicine. But I could.
I will see you later.
Alright, so, we do want to heal her.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge you. That was your decision. I don't judge
I
you.
always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
That's fine. You don't have to tell me. I guess I am prying into her life. Alright, let's
Goodbye.
leave. Okay. I'm meeting all these good people. Oh good, she's at least wearing socks. Okay. That's my only concern. Alright, so I need to go find Nithcott. He's always behind the chapel, so there's the chapel. Let's go this way. It's an investigation game. It's an investigation / action game. Also vampire game. There's a lot of things to describe this game. And then eat everybody, yes, because we are vampires and we must eat. I think my eyes are bright red because I haven't eaten in a while. Huh, small flower bouquet with a voucher for free medical checkup. If you're, oh! Camilla. Who the hell's Camilla? Find the mailbox. Ah, here it is. I feel like I have to sneeze though first. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me for months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm coming to you today. Teo! Hello, just lurking while you continue packing. Look at that beautiful flag. Oh my god. Aw, everybody drop the bike shorts for Teo. You haven't eaten a single person in your playthrough and your face is kind of just pale? Oh, okay. Good for you, Wander. I ate clay cocks the moment they gave me that option. I kind of want to do like a pacifist run. Right now I'm just playing it however I feel like it, and then next time I might play like a more aggressive one. But yeah, good for you. I won't be coming back to Romania. This probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren from me, and remember that your father loves you all the way in this cold, damp country. Oh,
The
that's sad.
content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Interesting. Who are you? Excuse you.
Good
Who are
evening,
you?
miss. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at
I think she's a
night.
mute.
It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
She's a mute.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
You know she's gonna go back and
I know you understand
Tell them.
what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then.
all right. Well, they've employed a mute to go door to door and drop off stuff. It's a lot of those. All right. So we're still looking for Nithercott. I know Jonathan's so rude. That takes me out of here. I want to go behind the church. So I need to go up there. That's locked. How do I get behind the church? Maybe around the other way? Probably around the other way. Dude, I need to eat somebody soon. My eyes look terrible. Let's go this way.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Can I go through this gate? Aha! Aha, aha, aha. See anything over here? Nope. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I like how it goes through multiple of them. Ah! No! You back up. Get in the line, suckers. Ah, come on. Two. One more time. Oh my god, no, you're supposed to stop. Here, no, freeze. So I can smack you again and then eat your blood. Yum, 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 yum. Get dead. Dude, these skulls. Constantly coming at me. I do like how the blood spear goes through them. That's really awesome. That guy's dead. That is really cool. So this is behind the church. Nithercott should be back here. Don't let them steal your blood. I know. 1, 2, 3, you can eat them. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Alright, so there's the graveyard. So Nithercott should be like in that graveyard, I think. So I'm just gonna go through here. Oh. What's this guy doing in the graveyard? Oh, they said he was a poet.
Camellia, the silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel made flesh, I tell you.
Good evening, sir.
Oh.
I'm Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
He's got a cold. Personal questions.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
Just go straight to the point.
But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
As a real poet, eat the imposter. Are you not
Are you
curious?
not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reid.
I went straight for it. The girl that you're pining
Tell me,
for is
Mr.
part of a secret
Why
society.
seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it?
Chat is hungry.
Challenging.
I do need to eat somebody in order to get like an extra level, I think. Do you not think it's a little morbid, or do you have examples? Do you have examples?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress.
Poignant
You see what I mean,
distress.
don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you
Camellia.
tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Oh, he's got it for her. You don't know her?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives?
Oh, have a good night,
Whom she may
Glorified
know?
Gamer. Thank you so much
Maybe
for
I
joining us.
prefer She remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Are you afraid to find the truth about her?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
I like how he's worried about that. All right. What are you doing here at
May I
night
ask
in
what
a
you're doing
graveyard?
at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Not afraid of the
Are you not
epidemic?
afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
He likes walks. Eat him! I should eat everybody. I should. I can't mesmerize him though. It's not available to
If
me.
you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
All right. What have you thought
What
to
are
the
your
situation in
thoughts
London?
on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Merry afternoon, milady. How you doing? Just some lady biddies for the stream hosted by none other than a lady. Merritt, you're so sweet. Drop them shots! Oh, I only see a dreadful disease, peaceful silence, quite unique point of view.
Yes.
I agree.
The enjoyable
You're so
silence
sweet.
of the
Thank you
grave.
so much for them biddies.
You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feeling.
Aww.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
God damn it, Alice. Eat him and Camillus, they could both be in your belly. That's gross. I mean, I would love to, but I'm not level 3, so I can't mesmerize him. Who would help you in your
If
danger?
some misfortune came upon you,
It's
who
so
would be here
morbid.
to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
It's true, I do need to get some more mesmerism levels. Alright, I think I answered us, talked to all those
May I
questions.
ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
About Dorothy
I'm
Crane.
looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Interesting. Alright, well we got everything that we need about him.
Sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Ooh, editor refusal letter. Excuse me? Sycophant Publishing. Goodness, look at that name. Dear Mr. Nithercots, thank you for sending your book of poems, songs from the defeated city, and we found it interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Last, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your own work, I'm sorry to announce that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. Interesting. I could talk to him about this. I mean, I'm here. I might as well, right? Let's do it.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Okay. No personal. There you go.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion.
I like how I come here and I just
Calm
really like
words.
poke at their like terrible secrets. I do have a treatment for a cold.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
There you go.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
All right. Well, now you got a cold.
You
No,
Okay. You don't seem to suffer from poverty. A rich artist is rare. You should do something more useful. Rich artist is
When
rare.
she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were and how she helped them.
my parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Okay. Interesting.
May I ask you if...
Okay. Let's go.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
It's hilarious that I can just find something and be like, you're a poor guy. You don't really do a good job writing things. Door has been unlocked. Sweet. Alright, let's go find our friend. Mr. Darius. Dude, Dorothy is such a complicated character now. How's it going? What's this?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reid, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in!
Your father is worried about you, boy.
Let me in!
Ask me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then.
Who's this guy?
Morning. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Peterson's house. Oh. I'm gonna steal this stuff from you.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
You got fatigue. Oh, I could eat you. I could eat him. Okay. Oh, he is Colossus Joe's son. Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Eat him.
I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick.
Oh.
She said I should go out more.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Like your father?
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
He's got the fatigue.
Forgive my bluntness, young man.
I gotta cure the
but
fatigue
you don't
from
seem
him.
happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Doesn't. Your situation, can only improve.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only...
Thank you for the housekeeping on
That's exactly what
caffeine.
my
I appreciate
father
it.
Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Why don't you just leave?
Life here is so terrible for you. Why don't you just leave this
I know
place?
everybody's hungry in chat.
Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so.
I went outside once.
Without my father noticing, and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reid. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Well, I'm undead. How does that make you feel? All right, if we cure his fatigue, we could also get better blood quality. He also has one more hint for us, and he's easy prey.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Did you talk to Mr.
Have
Lewis?
you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
You know, I could also just eat you, and it might stop terrorizing
Goodbye, young
people.
man. Take care
All right,
of yourself.
we need to cure his fatigue, and then we can eat him. I'm also gonna steal all your shit. Excuse me. I'll just go through your house and take everything that I can. Do 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 do. Ooh, clove essence. Oh, this is a nice house.
It's locked, all right.
Take your shillings. Take your shillings. Oh, I'm stealing from them. Sad. Job refusal. Dear Mr. Peterson, it's my duty to inform you of your refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for your time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it's also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly approves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the smell Small inquiry like to conduct about our future employees. Smell. Oops. Ruh-roh. Read that wrong completely. Save the boy? Eat the boy. Everybody says save the boy, eat the boy. What do I do? Do I eat boy? Or save boy? Eat boy. Save him. Do I save him by eating him? Alright. Well, I do need to...
Is there right?
I do need to, cure him.
Pain and suffering in this world.
I got this letter.
So-
Can I talk to him about it?
May I ask you?
I'm not bothered.
Let's see. No.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he
Ash
got
says,
an
"Eat,
honest
boy."
job? Because he tried, you know.
Can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish.
Save boy for later lunch.
But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reid. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
His blood quality is getting better. Once we can get his fatigue down, we can eat boy.
Goodbye, young man.
Okay. Let's go cure his fatigue.
Is there only pain and suffering?
Alright. It looks like if I turn around, go this way, there is a house I can go to? Is it up there? Come on. There you go. Haha.
It's locked.
Oh, shiz. Oh, man, that's the place where I need to go. Oh. Yeah, looks like that's the storehouse, or the safe house right there. I would like to cure boy, so I could eat boy. Can I go in through the, like, a door, maybe? Oh, here you go. We gotta clear out this room first. You're just hungry for Joe's boy. Yes, exactly. That's how I want to put it. Joe's boy. This place is in serious condition. Is there a skull here? Lot of blood. Lot of blood. So much blood. Ooh, we got a ring. Cigarette case. Small bottle, another cigarette case. Dude, there's so many dead people in here. What happened? Kill dad to save boy. Is that how it works? Is there a skull in here? Hello? Okay, good. Here we go. So the boy has fatigue, correct? So let's cure fatigue. I think multiple people have fatigue, actually. So many people are... Okay, we got 1 fatigue, 2 fatigue. Do we treat her? 1, 2, 3. Migraine, 4. We need 4 fatigues. Dude, we can make a lot of these. I'll make 5 just in case. So someone also has bronchitis. Oh, we need more potassium. Okay, can we break anything down for that? Oh, yeah, we can. All this good stuff. Some more glass vials. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get so much. Okay, so we got 1 case of bronchitis. Who else is sick? Who else is sick? Let's cure them all. All right, 1 bronchitis, 1 cold, 1 migraine. Cadigan Bates. Another headache. Fatigue. Let's get another fatigue just in case. Cold. Let's get 2 colds. Honestly, I feel like we should just have 1 of everything. Alright, can't get any more of that. Okay. Let's make 1 of these, because it's always useful to have. I think I can finally upgrade my revolver. Sweet. Increase velocity or improve firepower. Oh, it increases or decreases loading time. Let's do that one. Loading time would be awesome. All right, and how about my sword? Can I upgrade my sword to level 3 yet? Not yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna cure everybody. Refill. Sweet. Okay. It's in, oh. Goodness. Get off of me! No, I want this guy. That guy's almost dead. God, I still don't have any bullets? What's the point of even refilling them all? Give me back my blood. Give me back my blood. Just die. Oh, goodness. Well, at least we're gonna clear out this house so that we can make it safe for us. Dude. What's this? Blood as addiction. Need for blood? Here it is. Tange, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Blood is addiction. Vampires drink blood. This can be their most specific taint, the sinister peculiarity of their condition. If I may say so, but for me, this is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started to study them is the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and their desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of trance, an ecstatic epiphany, said to me once a Volkoid I interviewed in Moscow. Volkod? Volkod? Maybe it's Volkod. I'm convinced that there's an essential element to understanding the nature of the conditions of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that it offers them ecstasy. Vampires addicted to blood, all of them. It is part of their nature, and those among the immortals who refuse to submit their appetites by the strength of their own will are never freed from their addiction. Crazy. Did we come from this door? Maybe. It's time for, almost time for you to work. Oh, thank you so much, Kate, for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Oh, God, Kate. I remember those Starbucks days. Those are the worst. Ugh. Starbucks days are the worst. Have a good night and good luck. We're still in Whitechapel? Yeah, we're still in Whitechapel. Okay. Let us go back to the boy. Let's heal him. Where was the boy at? Oh, no, we're outside of Whitechapel. We also need to do that quest. Yeah, we need to go back. Also, Girl Gaming, thank you for the the host. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, so if we go back here... Can we cure you?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Oh yeah, he's got fatigue. Give him the medicine.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Me, I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley drinking words.